Hi everybody, Aisha here, and welcome to my first Let's Build PS4 edition. Um, yeah, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you came back. You're awesome for that. Anyway, let's go. Alright, what we're doing today is we're gonna make like a restaurant. That's what we're making. A restaurant. I was kind of confused on that, but here we go. So, I really didn't have a real plan when it came to making this restaurant. I just knew I wanted to be something open. That's all I knew. I knew I didn't want it to really have walls. The least amount of walls I could have, the best. I wanted to have a roof, but just not a full roof. So I took that and I kind of ran with it. Which, I think it came out pretty good. I mean, you'll see in the end. Screenshots, of course. But I think it came out pretty good. I finally figured out how to do this floating wall thing. So I was happy about that. But, yeah. Right here, right here is why I was like, man, I have to have some type of wall. That's when I realized, hey, they're gonna have to be some type of wall. Cause where they gonna cook at? We don't want them seeing how we cooking it. You know, just saying. So I was like, well, we'll just do it like how do I explain? Kind of like a diner. You know, like in a diner, the middle of the diner is like the cooking station, and then everywhere around it is where you sit and eat. So I was like, we're gonna do a diner style. Plus, I wanted a reason to use that stove. Really, I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted a reason to use that stove. So I decided to do that, and then I was like, oh, they gotta use the bathroom. Dang. Okay, make the kitchen smaller. Implement bathrooms. There we go. Period. Make a boy and girl. That way, there'll be no issues. I decided to put in unbreakable toilets because I don't have time for fixing toilets. Period. I wish they had unbreakable sinks, but they don't. Either way. But, yeah. I'm just looking for stuff to fill it up at this point. Now at this point I was trying to figure out what kind of color scheme do I want to go with. As I was trying to place stuff down, I was just like, I mean, I typically, whenever I build stuff, I'm using the colors white, gray, light gray, dark gray, real neutral, cool tone colors, right? Excuse me. But I was like, I feel like there should be some kind of color. Like, what color do I want? But I kept going back to, and you'll see, I kept going back to this blue, which is, in my opinion, also another kind of cool toned color. But I mean, it came out pretty nice in the end. Like, I just felt like it was kind of bland. Just a lot of just an ocean of whiteness. Like, just, I need something else besides, like, how do I explain it? You ever see something that just looks too clean cut? That's the feeling I get when I use too much white. Too many white, too many like light grays, too many colors of that nature. I need something to break it up. So that's why I tossed in this brown floor. I was like, okay, yeah, that floor helps, and maybe put some texture. I need some texture because, like, if the sun hits that just right with all the lights on, oh, it's blinding. Can't do it. So this is when I started putting some more colors in. Just random pops here and there. Nothing too serious, honestly. Just trying to Just trying to break up all the lightness in there, you know? That's about all. So right here, as I'm adding in these pillars, I'm like, it needs something around the edges. It needs something. What does it need? Or what does it need? Excuse me. I'm like, it just can't be all not this open. I need something else, something that pulls it together, I guess. I'm like, huh. Now I thought about the festivals that they have and those little lights that kind of dangle across. So I was like, I want to put some of those in and put the lantern guy. I've yet to use this. Is my first time using the lantern one. And honestly, I like them. I might use them a little more often. I usually use the smaller ones. I can't. If you look at the bar, it's like the third one. I usually use those. I've never decided to use these ones. But I kind of like these ones a lot, actually. But it looks like my color scheme is gonna be blue. That's what my color scheme became. White and blue. With hints of gray. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, of course. I felt like it was still a little something inside these bushes in. Later on, which I didn't get on film, I ended up changing those bushes to the other ones. I think it's the ones that are like, was like 3 or 4 in a row instead of these. These just felt too shaggy to me. But as far as back here, I decided it needs some type of like cute little, you know, like an intimate garden type situation. So I decided to implement this here in the back because I felt the back was real empty at first. Because in case you didn't realize, this is the back of the restaurant. I was like, with other restaurants I've created, I noticed that the customers tend to just wander about when their table's not ready. So I figured, oh yeah, they can come sit back here in this real intimate area. And right here is why I didn't notice that I was putting it on top of, I was putting it on the second floor instead of where I wanted it. But anyway, I felt like something needed in the front, but as you can see, these trees was not doing it for me at all. And right here you can see I'm just trying to fulfill the list to make sure I've hit all the check marks that needed to be checked off. Trying to get the ambiance in the area and things of that nature. Get some little minute situations like hand sanitizer pumps, just for the aesthetic, really. I decided to just settle on a sign for the front. I combined 2 signs together to make it longer, because making it bigger just didn't look right to me, so I just combined them. Don't really know what it says, but it looks nice. Trying to figure out what I wanted to go with the sign, because I didn't want the sign to be plain Jane, you know. So I decided to put this little fountain in. Just doing minor tweaks to it and whatnot. Essentially this is about all I've done to it though. This is it. So I'm just finishing up the small details on the fountain, and now I'm about to show you screenshots of the finished look. That's the front, different angles and things like that. I think it came out pretty nice. I'll see how it works actually in the world later on. I haven't tested it out yet. I hope it works. But yeah, I hope y'all like it. Y'all can feel free to recreate it. Send me some pictures of it. That'd be real nice. See y'all depictions with y'all changing it. But that's about all. Thanks for watching this video with me. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.